Hello everybody and welcome to the show that hopefully never ends. It's Nicolini Orange here, a stage name, and for those people who know me personally will know that it's not my real name, but we won't go into details. But yes, welcome to my broadcast time of Sunday the 15th of January 2023. Yes, it's the January sale of our shop here. Do check it out on our community page. Currently, we've got two items available, which is the mugs and the key rings. If you do want a copy of those, you've got PayPal and GoFundMe if you wish to submit your funding for that, and that will help support the channel and help us make more videos in the future. So the prices for mugs are $8.99. Great staggering price of January sale right until the end of January, and of course the key rings are £3.99. Enough said about that. So of course, yeah, that's entirely your choice if you do want any of those. That's the current stock that we've got in the moment, but we are hoping to expand it in due course. Hopefully we'll be able to do that in the future. So yes, let's get to the matters of hand now and go straight to the video here that you've been waiting to see. This is not something I often do on my videos, that I introduce you to the videos like this, but something that I might do for the future to make it a bit more sort of add glamour kind of thing. But yeah, let's go straight to the video then. We're about to say go now. And firstly, I'll just talk you through it. It's a historic place between Bury and Ipswich. If you're a train lover, then you'll know the train line, which is the main one between Cambridge and Ipswich. And if you're a childhood lover or just still in your childhood age, then you'll know it's a choo-choo we talk about. And if you're in your adult I can't say it, adulthood, then of course, yeah, I'm beginning to sound like a child by saying that, don't I? As I speak. No, if you're in your adult age, then of course, yes, you would know it commonly as a train. So let's get to the show now. And we start at the train station of Stowmarket. Then we head and do an exclusive review, a quick one as well, of the Willow Tree, which is at the end of the high street. Two things to note, something that is cut out in the videos. Firstly, up the high street, you might see an inklings of the banks there. The Barclays Bank was closed, that I discovered, which was a little bit unfortunate, because of course, you know, in case you want to get your money out free of charge, you have to use the TSB one just down the other side or next to it. So that's something I discovered that time, and in comparison to last time, it was open. But something that was open, which of course I have cut out also because I don't want to make a boring video, was the Oak Pub. Now that's in the centre of the high street, and I discovered it was open. Maybe it was changed hands or something like that, but I discovered it was open, and last time it wasn't. And you'll find out on this video clip. Clean. A lot of people don't spot this, but is it spotless? Today I'm on the top of the bridge that is on top of the railway track. Just got off the train, as some people refer it to as choo-choo, and adults refer it as, of course, the train. I got off on that side, coming from Cambridge, calling at Bury, and before that, Newmarket. So this is the view here, the nighttime view of Stowmarket train station from the bridge. I've literally got to walk all the way down here very safely, and I've got to head this way up here towards the Willow Tree Spoons, up in that direction over there. So I could walk through the town here and head towards that way. Okay, and head towards the town through that way. to get over to this side, you have to use these steps here, these steps. That's the Ipswich train coming in through Ipswich to Stowmarket, stopping at places beforehand, like Needham Market, that kind of thing. So you have to use these steps here, and doing so very, very carefully as well. Something to note when you cross over to this bridge here and come over this side, and then come down these steps here. You don't have to do that if you're going to Cambridge, like that train is stopping there, and you could do with a lift coming over here. So just coming out of the train station here, I'm leaving the train station behind here, the Stowmarket train station that is, and there's a massive car park here for those people who are travelling by car. What I'm going to actually do now is head towards the high street here, so I'll take snippets along the way, as in videos here, and make it a short video at this time here, because I want to include a kind of like picture of the meal that I'm having at the Willow Tree Spoons in Stowmarket. It's worth checking out. Stay with the one you're on, because it's coming up very shortly. So before I get there, let's show you a few things. As you come into the town, you see, which is very much shining like disco lights at the moment because it's glaring through the lens of the camera. The camera can't do justice of that. But what I will say, it is the Maltings, and it is the restaurant of Maltings here. Of course, the mill is what it's also called here. Apparently delicious and local food served daily. So it's the Portman Malt House. They also have Sky Sports, can you believe? There you go. But it's actually called the mill there. So I'm confused a little to what it's actually called. Portman Malt House or the mill? Or is it a bit of both? I don't know. I'll have to check that out later on. But if someone can tell me in the comments, that'd be great. I like the colouring and the artwork of that sign. It's very well lit up. And it looks like a Christmas tree, those lights on that sort of roof there, where the entrance to the restaurant is. The sign to Sudbury there, and Great Finborough on the B115, and Ipswich A1308, A14, and Bury Evans in that direction on the A1308, A14, and Needham Market. Yes, that is Needham Market B113, Combs Ford as well. So there you go, that's a sign for that. This bridge here reminds me of a bigger version of the Bishop Stortford bridge near the train station. They've got another one like this, but a lot smaller than this, in Bishop Stortford. It reminds me of that. And you've got information there on that board there. You can't really see it now, but of course you've got information. And a pathway that leads past the river, which is just over there. Can't really see much of the river tonight, but of course maybe during the day I'll show you that. As cars queue up for traffic here, anyone fancy buying a car? Better not cheap in there. Wow. That. Would anyone be able to afford one of those? I wonder what the prices are. Someone's left their boot open over there, you can see that. The most frustrating about this area here is that you have to cross over here and you have to wait for the traffic to allow you to come over here, and it can take some time. Well, I've crossed safely here, having had to wait about 2 to 5 minutes waiting for a bundle of cars to stop from here, and then over there. So you have to wait for the green light on that other side to cross over and do it safely as well. let's head that way. As soon as you enter Stowmarket in this direction in particular, which is the way I like to go to start with, you are sort of overwhelmed with joy, because the camera can't do justice at the moment. Well, maybe it can in some sort of way, but of course from my eyes you can see a wonderful pub with creations, and just a pleasure to see the Queen's Head just here. Now just to the left is the church, and I think you can find out more information about the church when it's open. I believe it sometimes is during the day at certain times. The Sunday morning worship is at 10 a.m. It's St Peter and St Mary of Stowmarket. Remember where you see that. This road always feels a bit historic here as we walk towards this way. I could actually go this way where that car is heading towards the other side, but I've decided to go this way. People often sit outside here in the summer, but obviously not today because it's too wet. But I'm sure it's fantastic to see people sitting outside in the summer weather. What lights me up about Stowmarket here is not only the clock in the middle like there is one in Newmarket, but all these shops dotted around here like as if it's a market square here. You've got Corals, and you've got a restaurant just down there called the Bella. You've got Subway, and you've got Peacocks as well. That's still going here, and a Superdrug, which we don't have in certain towns. If you want your banks, that's the direction for that, and that's where we're heading towards the high street. They still have an Argos just over there. You've got a bus stop here that will pick you up during the day. Unfortunately, there's no night buses as far as I can tell you. Probably the last one being at 6 o'clock if you're wanting to go to Ipswich. And do check up online for more details, although I will find out as well. Well, we've got an empty shop of Shoe Zone there. I thought that was still going. That's a shame it's gone there. It's the first time I've seen that actual shop go. Boots pharmacy type of thing. And you've got a United Reformed Church if anyone's interested. And you've got takeaway shops all the way down here, and the road stretches all the way down to the high street towards the Willow Tree Spoons. Well, I hope you are enjoying the video so far. We've taken you through to the main high street, and now it's time to go a bit further into the high street. So please do enjoy this, and remember to subscribe to Touring With Us and hit that thumbs up. It really helps boost the channel and makes us do more videos in the future. The Stowmarket stores there for your essentials. Looks like a USA chicken place like we have in Haverhill, for example, but it's actually called Golden Fried Chicken. And you've got the Sultan Kebab just here. The Royal Oak at this end of the high street is open, and it looks like they've got Anglia News on there. Have they mentioned about the bus price cap yet? Anyone heard of that yet? As in the £2 bus fare on each and all bus services until March. Talking about a bus, this is the Stowmarket 88 bus. So I thought that was the end of the buses coming through here, but obviously they are still running. So it's definitely a pub worth checking out. Whether they do drinks only or food, I am not sure, but definitely check them out on Facebook. That's what I'm going to do anyway. So let's head there. unfortunately I discovered that the Witherspoons is quite far up here. It's up over there. This is Milton Road South here, and this is one way you can get to the train station this way. Like in many other towns and maybe cities and maybe seaside resorts, there's a prezzo here. You might get a present of a pizza in there. Wonder if we'll get one for actually promoting them. I don't know. Probably doubt it, but you never know. This is not the Regal in Cambridge. It does say Regal over there, but it's actually a Regal cinema. I've never watched a film there, but it's something that may be worth trying in the future. So, ladies and gentlemen, I've just arrived outside the Willow Tree, which of course is amazing. Thought I saw someone appear over me. Did anyone see that? But anyway, yes, I'll be checking in the spoons just to have a look at my meal, and you can have a look at it as well in a moment. I won't film anything else just in case they don't want it in here for any other reason other than what we're doing is just basically reviewing with just me and the meal and maybe some other bits. That's what I'm hoping to achieve if we get permissions in the future. But yeah, just one other thing before we take you to the meal, and I'm going to review it in just a second. I'd like to ask anyone out there to comment down below. Let us know if you remember the Browns nightclub and where it was in Stowmarket. If you think you know, or you know someone that knows, let us know in the comments. That would be very helpful. Thank you very much. This is Nicolini Orange. Let's enjoy the meal. First of all, you get the first look. Before I go in and show you the meal, I'm on the opposite side of the Witherspoons here, right? And I will tell you this now. Take extra care when crossing this road, because last time I came here, quite a while back, there was a car whizzing past and it didn't even indicate to stop. So they will go fast along here if there's any fast vans over here that decide to go fast. So thankfully it's quiet at the moment, and I'll just take that chance for now. But yeah, you can't take any chances at the moment. You just never know what cars are coming across from left to right. So let's check the meal out. I've made it to the other side now. That was quick, wasn't it? But yeah, I can film outside for a bit here. This is the outside tables and chairs. I don't think it's a beer garden as such. These are the bouquet flowers here. I like that sign here. It's beautiful, isn't it? Let's enter. So let's do a quick review here. I'll probably give you a mark out of 10, what I think, on my experience. But first of all, make sure your cutlery is clean. A lot of people don't spot this, but is it spotless? You can see it's been used a lot, but yeah. I wonder how many people actually notice that. So the chips look very goldy, quite impressed with that. And the burger looks very American style. It's a 3-ounce burger. And of course you get your tomato and iceberg lettuce. I like the iceberg lettuce that they put in spoons now, which is great. Also the garden peas. I'm sure I ordered mushy peas, but anyway, that's another thing to get an extra salad bowl with iceberg lettuce, cucumbers and tomatoes there, you can see very clearly there. So I'm going to give it a mark out of 10 very quickly. It did include, of course, a 99p Pepsi Max, which is in the price of the January sale of 17th of January 2022. Alright, okay, so that does include with the price. But if you buy that separately, it is 99p up until the 17th of January 2023. So I'll give that a full review in just a moment, as in a mark out of 10. And I would personally say I really hope I enjoy it. I'm sure I will. And one more thing. What is this little thing here? Can anyone tell me in the comments what this is? Is it horseradish or some sort of dressing? So if you can tell me, I'll be grateful. Okay? That would be lovely. But what I would say is do enjoy this, because it's only up until 17th of January 2023. It's not the whole of January. So don't be put off by, of course, the January sale being just January only. Time to review a mark out of 10 for the meal. Although, of course, I thought I ordered mushy peas, it didn't really bother me too much, but of course the meal was absolutely tasting great, even though it was on the slight cold side. So I'm going to give this, the meal itself, a mark out of 10. So today I'm going to give it 8 out of 10. So how about that? Sounds good, doesn't it? Sounds recommendable. Get yourself over to the one and only Willow Tree in Stowmarket. There's only one Spoons in Stowmarket, as far as I know. Well, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you all so much for watching. I've really enjoyed going through the high street so quite late at night. Well, it was kind of like 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock kind of thing. I did manage to get a train back in the end, and of course having to go back to Cambridge, and then from Cambridge on the of course 9 o'clock, which didn't go up to Chalkston, which is a bit of a shame on that. I had to walk extra miles, but of course, yes, maybe good for health reasons, but maybe not good for other reasons. But of course, I enjoyed my video there. It was a little bit on the windy side. I had to sort of cut out a little bit of that. So I do apologise if you did hear any wind on that particular video. But I do sincerely hope you have enjoyed the video. And until next time, you take care. And hopefully we'll see you next time as well. Cheerio.